Namaste, friends. Now, what will happen when you say that, hey, I'm having fear of change, I'm afraid of change? Life is changing so drastically that every time your skill may get change, your career may get change, your relationship changes. The real question is not, will the change happen? But the real question is, how you will respond to that change. Now, change maybe in could be job, could be salary, could be position, could be marks, anything. How you will change, how you'll respond to that change matters a lot. And this has been beautifully shared in the book called Who Moved My Cheese. I hope you might have seen this gentleman, Spencer Johnson, 78 years young man who left this world in 2017, 1938 born in US. He did his BA in psychology and MD in medicine. Very rare combination, right? Medicine with psychology. So he understood the people, he understood the human very effectively. And he is best known author for 10 plus international book. 46 books he wrote, it could be 35 to 36 languages the books got translated. So it shows that how famous he was and how the impact he made it on a people, those who were around us. He is quite shy guy. He never share his personal life, but when he was in public, he used to do the magic because his knowledge was amazing, and he has amazing storytelling capacity, which he used to explain the concept with the help of story. And in this book also, Who Moved My Cheese is a story based sharing. He utilized it to educate the people, could be on leadership, could be an organization, could be all other levels. So he made four characters. One is called Sniff, Scurry, Hem and Haw. So the first two characters, that is Sniff and Scurry, Sniff smells the change very early, and Surrey acts very quickly when the changes happen. As opposed to that, third one, that is Hem, always used to resist change, lives in fear because he don't like the change. Haw learns to adapt to change only after initial resistance. Both of them are almost same, but the difference is Haw at least accept the change after certain time and try to act. But him, that is third character, was not at all accepting the change, and he had some fear-based things also. So one fine day, the cheese on which these four dependent got disappeared. Now their life was completely changed. First two characters, that is Sniff and Scurry. Now this two mice immediately move on to the search of the new cheese. Hem and Haw were shocked and angry initially. Hem complains, that is third character Hem, who was not ready to change, who always complained, who this time also he complained, he blamed, he refuses to move. But Haw, who was also afraid of change, he was also not happy initially, but then after a certain time he feels that it is nice to do or take some change which is unavoidable. So he realized that this cannot be avoidable. Now I have to make a move. So the fourth character, that is Haw, start exploring the maze despite the fear. He was searching for the new cheese, and along with that way, he wrote the lesson on the maze wall. So he wrote very clearly that what would you do when you weren't afraid? and that message was to him, that is third character. So that becomes the key insight of this book. Haw learns that moving with the change reduces the fear, and that message he gave it to the him. So in short, in this particular book, what he says that first two people, that is Sniff and Surrey, they were aware of the change and they knew how to take in corrective actions or quick actions to move accordingly. But the third character, him, he did not and he don't want to change. He had a fear and he refused to change. And fourth character, that is Haw, he refused initially, he opposed, he resisted initially, but later on, slowly, out of fear, he started taking action. So, in short, in this book, author says that some people smell the change very early and some run very fast, so they goes out. But many of us behave like him, that is third character, who most of the time either complain or blame or wait for the old comfort to return. But one has to understand the truth, or could be the fact that the old cheese never comes back. Your old comfort cannot come back. That is a master stroke of this particular book. Don't wait for the comfort every now and then. So you have to change your mindset. The moment you move, your fear will disappear. Unless and until if we don't take an action, fear will continue. So only one remedy to the fear is to make a change. The moment you learn, your confidence will increase. The moment you adapt, growth will begin. So until you don't take an action, nothing will happen. So change do not destroy you, but resistance to the change will definitely destroy you. Change happens when you are ready, whether you are ready or not. That change is only constant in our life. That's what we always say is that. But if we have a fear, if we resist, does it mean that change will stop? It will continue despite you, whether you fear, whether you like or not. Growth begins when your excuses end. Stop giving excuses. Comfort is the biggest enemy of our success. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you want to have a growth, you have to leave the comfort. And if you choose a comfort, definitely you have to give up on a growth. So leaders move before they feel confident. They also might have some fear, but despite having fear, they take an action. So if your chi is gone, don't cry, don't complain, don't quit, don't wait. Move, learn, adapt, because new cheese is always exist in the world. So, and it will be available only for those who will move to grab it. Hope so you got a message from this particular book, that why somebody has to take an action to move away from these challenges. Now this is not for the old companies, or could be that every time the change will happen. Yesterday it was a computer, today it is an AI. So tomorrow something else will come. So rather than blaming this technology change or anything change in a life, accept, understand, grab, learn, build your confidence and make a move. That's what the bottom line or crucial or critical or important message of this particular book. Hope you got the message. For further detail, please connect me on my email and WhatsApp. Information is given in description. Let's connect tomorrow for new learning, new book summary, or could be new sharing, or could be new inspiring story. Till that time, thanks and bye.